loading up the bus as we head off to the Heathrow Airport. We're winding down our tour of Europe and we reflect back on some of the highlights of the trip.
I enjoyed it tremendously. I know a lot more about the places we've been now than I did before. My feet are tired, but they're grateful for the places that we've been. I'd never seen all those places or known anything about the arts if I didn't come through. I love Rome, of course, you know, because of the Vatican. But I didn't think I'd ever get to see the place. It just felt great being able to see it.
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. I loved every aspect of the whole trip. It's really hard to pinpoint which is my favorite place. Going through all of Italy, Venice, Florence, Rome, Switzerland, Paris. But I have to say that London was my favorite place, mainly because of some of the things I was craving for back in American society. London has what America doesn't have, which is people who are more friendly, they're more outgoing, people seem more happier here, more carefree and stuff. I think that's what America needs to go back to. I remember that when I was younger and stuff, and coming here was pretty refreshing. It felt pretty safe, carefree over here, but a lot of people are friendly. I really liked it here and stuff. I recommend that anybody wants to come and do this tour. It's fantastic. I've enjoyed every place we went to. All the places I've always wanted to see, I've seen, and I had a fantastic time, wonderful time over here.
Yeah, I agree. London and Rome were perhaps our highlights of the tour. We enjoyed all of them. The food in all places was excellent. Some good recommendations from both Dennis and his wife June. Particularly the vegetarian menus were great. Absolutely one of the best tours I think I've ever taken. And we'll do this again, and hopefully in the not too distant future.
I think the best day was the day we went to Buckingham Palace and saw the soldiers. I'd love to see it again. Lucerne was nice and orderly, and I really love that about the city.
I believe the best part of the trip was Dennis's explanation or sharing his wealth of knowledge in describing the arts and the cities and the countries that we visited. I thought that made the trip especially exciting, informative, and for one that had some appreciation of the arts, gained a wealth of knowledge, and I'm excited about continuing the study of the arts. Dennis, of course, was largely responsible for that change in feeling. I cannot describe the best experience on this trip. They were all wonderful, and it was the best tour I've experienced.
Yeah, it was great. We enjoyed every part of Europe. It's amazing how the Europeans know how to live. They know how to enjoy their nightlife. The train rides are very smooth and comfortable. We ate a lot. I've got over 900 pictures of memories of this trip. Just fantastic to see all the ruins and museums and just to see how the Europeans live. It was enjoyable. Fantastic.
I enjoyed especially the walking through the little alleys and marketplaces and watching people do their everyday things. People are very friendly here in Europe. It seems as if the Europeans are quite efficient in what they do. The streets are clean, you know, and overall I enjoyed it.
The best thing about this tour is you learn a lot of things. Dennis, you're very knowledgeable. Fantastic to understand, you know, all the things that happened in the past and all the cultures and how they maintain all their cultures, their art, their architecture. And it's just amazing how all the things that were built in all the different places that we've seen that back then they didn't have technology we have now, but if you think about it, it seems like they were a lot smarter back then than they are now.
In many ways.
Yes, in many ways. So it was just fantastic. So, I mean, it's a very wonderful experience.